Zach Taylor here with MADUSA. Now, MADUSA, it's been 5 years since you've driven a monster truck. Well, in this monster jam area. That's what we've been told.
You mean in the Canadian?
In the Canadian circuit. Okay,
yeah.
So welcome back to Canada.
Thank you.
I gotta welcome you here. The other guy said, you know, you're not used to this truck and everything. They think you're an easy pushover.
Easy target?
An easy target.
Well, first of all, it's great to be back to Canada. I was a pro wrestler before, and we did this circuit a lot.
We'll
in
get to
Canada,
that in a
so.
second. I gotta hear
No,
about
I'm just skipping over it so we don't. So we're passing this. We're passing. Go. Anyway, so I started racing in '99, 2000.
Right.
I left in 2005-06 from the Monster Jam circuit. Kind of took some time off, a little sabbatical.
What did you do in that time?
Just kind of chilled and did my own thing. I did other
Family,
things.
that kind of stuff?
Yeah.
Had fun?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so now when I was asked to come back, I did some soul searching and I had a come to Jesus talk with myself and said, hey, when I come back, I want to do it right. Not that it wasn't right before, because I'm a world champion twice, but I want to approach this a lot different.
So what's different this time around?
2 years has gone by, and we're nothing but wiser with our years, and so I've got a better mind.
Okay.
I still have that, balls to the wall.
So you're not a pushover like those other drivers are saying.
No, listen. They may say I'm an easy target, but I think also because one, again, I'm going to stick to it, I'm a woman, but two, they know who they're dealing with. But what's against me though is it's a brand new truck. I do not know the truck.
So
Anything could happen. I have a whole new crew. So just like in NASCAR or anything like that, in any motorsports, you got to know your team. You got to get to know the truck, and it takes time. It really does.
Now,
I know I'm going to have some fun out there. I'll probably.
How do you get into monster trucking, I guess?
I know.
People can go be a lawyer, a doctor, but how do you wake up one morning and you're like, hey, I want to drive a monster truck?
Yeah, I was just, rolling around in bed one day listening to the MTV saying, dude, I want to be a monster truck driver. No, that's not how it went. I was...
You always drive cars?
I was just always a gearhead. I rode motorcycles and dirt bikes and four-wheelers, so I've always been that. I always have been on the edge. But I think somebody got wind of it in the Monster Jam world and said, hey, this chick's crazy, man. Let's call her up and see what
she can do.
Yeah, and it was a perfect marriage. It was awesome.
Now, like you said before, and I'm getting to it, World Wrestling Federation, WWE, well, WWF back then, WCW, all that. Were you a wrestler? Or were you just one of the girls on the side? Or what was the whole... wrestling, that's amazing. That's incredible. Don't hurt me, please, for asking
You know what? I am very thankful, and I am very grateful for where I am where I am because of my pro wrestling background and being in the entertainment business.
Right.
Pro wrestling is entertainment, and
it still hurt me.
Pro wrestlers are the greatest people because they are stunt people, they're actors, they are pro wrestlers. They're all these in one, where you can't find that. You get an actor to do a movie, they have 10 people to do their stuff.
So what was your name in the wrestling federation? MADUSA?
So it's MADUSA, made in the USA, baby.
Made in the USA.
Hey, I love Canada. Made in Canada.
They can call me Made in Canada. Mad Canada.
Mad Canada.
Mad Canada.
Yeah, I'll take you down now.
I sound like the drunk driving corporation.
Yeah, but I don't. As far as wrestling, it is. It's a lot different than racing.
Will you go back to wrestling ever?
I can't say never. In fact, never say never, because I'm proof of it. Because I'm here in Canada again, racing the monster trucks.
So, hold on, wrestling. What was your role in wrestling? MADUSA.
Oh, I'm sorry.
MADUSA was what?
MADUSA. I came from the era of where I actually wrestled Moolah, the great
Ooh,
Moolah.
Moolah.
Yeah, and so I was just starting, and she kicked my ass. Let me tell you. And then I wrestled Sherry Martel to the Wendy Richters until.
Did you train with any of the guys, the famous guys
all
back
the
then?
Guys back
Hulk
then.
Hogan's and all that.
We all live in Florida, so I was a real, wrestler. Meaning I was a collegiate. I loved wrestling. We had the moves. We did it. We were serious. However, now the girls are hot. Not that we weren't bad on the eye back then, but it just
still not bad on the eye.
Oh, whatever. So they're hot. These girls are hot, but they're prancing around in their bras and panties. And dude, if I wanted to do that, I'd put a pole in my bedroom and dance around there. And
That's what I do every night.
I believe you.
Oh man, me on the pole, you don't want to know.
No, but I just, I was into wrestling, not mud wrestling, and not prancing around my bras and underwear.
Right, you're into the wrestling.
Yep. And so I knew when that era was changing, it was time for me to leave and reinvent Medusa. And that's what I do. I always reinvent Medusa. I'm always that's what you got to do.
Medusa's grown.
Yes.
Now, finally, tell everybody out there what they can look forward to in the show. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
Hellfire.
You're gonna
you know,
fly high.
dude, I am gonna try to give it my all. This is a new truck. This is a new crew. This is a new Medusa. So all I know is that I'm gonna have my head in the right place and balls to the wall. I mean, I'm gonna give it the best as I always
Just got
do.
nothing to lose. Everything to gain.
Except him. He's out here. Just kidding.
Anyways, thanks for checking out zacktaylor.ca.